Welcome back to the Maybe Center. It's the Ford game of the week. High school madness going on in Tulsa. This is the 5A state quarterfinals for boys. Game 2 of 4 is Bishop Kelley and Northwest Classen. Hi everybody, Mike Ziegenhorn alongside me, Rod Thompson. Memorial has already advanced. Now one of these teams is going to advance, and Bishop Kelley's done some wonderful things to get to this point, haven't they?
Well, they have. You look at this team and what Coach Jeff Reniger has done. You know, they forced Memorial to double overtime in the area, a team that nobody thought would really make some noise. They're doing a tremendous job. And then on the other side, Coach Jack and Northwest Classen, they've been the team that's been under radar. You know, undefeated. They have played extremely well. They have great senior leadership, an outstanding team that many who watch 5A know this is a team to be reckoned with also. So two different styles again, two outstanding coaches, young coaches. Be interesting to see who advances on.
They've lost once, but it wasn't in the state of Oklahoma.
In the state.
They're undefeated against everybody else. How about some of the key players to keep an eye on?
Well, you got to talk about Ryan Gendron, the senior, you know, 20 points a game, 8.1 rebounds. He's probably the best rebounding guard in the state from his position. Really strong, of course, baseball player, committed to Oklahoma State University, really loves basketball, an outstanding player for Bishop Kelley. And then you talk about Northwest Classen, Mo Williams-Wilson. He's been doing it all season for this team, 17 points a game, 8 rebounds, 2.3 blocks. Really smooth, long-rangey player for Coach Jack. So two outstanding players that we'll highlight tonight in this game.
Looking forward to game number 2 of 4. It's the 5A quarterfinals. Boys action, the Ford game of the week. Our tip-off coming up next right here on Your View.
The Cox High School Hub has been your online source for live coverage of the Ford Game of the Week. Great photos and spectacular highlights. We've brought you the best in Oklahoma high school sports. Now the Hub has teamed up with YourView.com. Go to YourView.com/CoxHSHub and you'll find more live games from around the nation. More stories, photos, highlights, and more of the Ford Game of the Week. Catch it all at its new home on YourView.com. Brought to you by Ford, the best in Oklahoma.
Mom, thank God you're going to be okay.
So relieved. But you both should know when my time comes, I have a final expense policy with Senior Care USA.
If you're over 50, call Senior Care USA now to learn more about final expense insurance plans.
When I called, the quote was free, and there was no pressure. Oh, so glad you'll be taken care of.
Call 1-800-971-4874. That's 1-800-971-4874.
2 minutes left to go in the game. We're getting beat up. They're getting beat up. We're playing football, basically. We snap the ball. Our quarterback rolls out. I'm coming from the tailback position. I leak out. He somehow finds me. I'm in the middle of the end zone, wide open. He throws it up there. Put the pig in the midst. I've been to weddings. I've had best men at my weddings. It is a point of conversation. And the great thing about it is, because of Cox, I got the tape.
With Cox My Account, you can stay on top of things without having to call. Check statements and pay your bill instantly, so nothing gets by you. Keep an eye on the strength of your Wi-Fi and fix issues right under your nose by resetting your modem or set-top box. Even check TV listings. Sign into My Account at Cox.com today, so you never miss a thing.
The Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Mill Creek Carpet and Tile. Mazzios. And by Weoki Credit Union.
We're back at the magnificent Maybe Center on the campus of Oral Roberts University, and let's go to the PA announcer as he gives us the starting lineups.
At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 11, Garrett Sawyer. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 4, Zach Kaufman. At guard is 6'2", junior number 5, Michael Penn. And at forward is 6'3", senior number 12, Anthony Bomprezi. Head coach for the Comets is Jeff Riniger, with assistant coaches David D., Steve Pullman, and Ryan Smith. Their record is 13-13, and they are ranked number 10 in the state. Now let's meet the starters for the Knights of Northwest Classen. At guard, a 6'6" senior, number 10, Mo Wilson. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 20, Izzy Braxton. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 22, C.J. Rice. At guard, a 6'4" junior, number 15, Dalen Wiggins. And at guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 11, Davion Warden. The Knights are coached by Jason Jack, with assistant coaches James Womack, Mo Wilson, DJ Lemons, Isaiah England, and Eddie Shin. Their record is 25-1, and they are ranked number 2 in the state. Your officials for this game, Bill Corbin, Tyrone Bunch.
You heard
and
Northwest Classen ranked number 2 in the state, 25-1, undefeated in the state of Oklahoma. Their only loss came in Wichita Falls Hershey in the Chick-fil-A tournament back January the 6th. As you look at the starting lineups, Jeff Riniger, Garrett Saylor, Michael Penn, Zach Kaufman, Ryan Gendron, and Anthony Bomprezi. Riniger in his second season with the Comets, and they are in a 6A conference, Rod. And as a 5A team, they are playing a heck of a load. They'll take on Jason Jack's team of Mo Wilson, Izzy Braxton, C.J. Rice, Dalen Wiggins, and Davion Warden. They are 13-13 on the year, but 10 of their 13 losses were to 6A teams, and 6 of those losses were by 2 points or less.
Kelley team is playing inspired basketball right now.
They have the basketball first as we are underway. Quarterfinal game number 2. Ryan Gendron. The Comets work it around. That shot partially blocked. Saved underneath. Nowhere for Zach Kaufman to go. He got it again as there was another block. Gendron hustles and comes down with it for Kelley.
Well, you see the crowd. Kelley faithful in it from the jump.
Gendron says, okay, I'm going to take a 15-footer, and Classen finally gets the rebound.
Kelley on the zone, 2-3. See Wilson, he's at the top of that zone, number 10.
It's Izzy Braxton with the basketball. Davion Warden. It's a long 3 from the left side. It's too strong from C.J. Rice. Classen is coached by Jason Jack, who's very familiar with this Kelley team, isn't
yes, he is. Of course, the Edison guy, coach under Coach Michael Parrish over at Edison. He's done a tremendous job. And he told me a while ago when he got this job at Classen, he said, we're going to be good in the coming years. And boy, was he right. Done a tremendous job. And look at Kelley. They're getting every loose ball right now.
Gendron for 3, didn't get the roll. Jackson, his 3rd season at Classen. As Rod mentioned, a former assistant at Edison High School in Tulsa. For Michael Parrish, there you see Jeff Riniger in his 2nd year at Bishop Kelley.
Jeff Riniger, this is a guy been around the game. A while to give you one assistant coach. That's where you got to get it if you're Classen, get it to Wilson.
This shot no good. Comets work the ball. Another 3 is off.
Well, they're getting their looks right now. Good defense by Penn.
Michael Penn.
Good cut.
First bucket of the game goes to C.J. Rice.
Now C.J. Rice, nice cut by that young man. That's what Gendron can give you right there.
On
so
the block.
Strong, broad body at that guard position, can get down and really score.
The miss, here comes Kelley. And they do not want to run with this Classen team, do they?
They're going to take their time, control the tempo of the game, which they're doing now. They're getting open looks. Nice move. Get it to go, good up and under.
It's Anthony Bomprisi, the senior.
All name team, Bomprisi.
No, I thought it might have been deflected out of bounds. Instead, it's going to be Kelley basketball.
Bishop Kelley, of course, beat Edison. She's Jack's former head coach. $45-30.
They lost to Memorial last Friday, turned around and had to win Saturday against Edison to make it to today.
They did.
Right side, up and under by a pin, is blocked. A shot thrown up and in by Izzy Braxton.
Yeah, and you like the push right there in transition. That's what Classen wants to do. Gendron with their strong body. Also by Penn.
Gendron averages nearly 21 a game. The only player that scores in double figures for this Kelley team. But he'll put the team on his shoulders and carry him if he needs to. 3-year starter and definitely the team leader. The ball bound. Gendron got the board.
Classen getting their looks right now, just not knocking them down.
Then they'll let him bring the ball up too, Rod.
Nice look.
Jumper by Collins off. Low scoring first quarter, just 6 total points in the first 5 minutes.
No fouls.
Three in and out off the hand of DeLynn Wiggins. Another 3.
Well, they're getting open looks they usually knock down. Nice push in transition. That's smooth right there.
And Wiggins scores on that one. And Jeff Rinegar has to call the timeout. You're right, the Comets are getting open looks. Just haven't been able to knock down the shots.
Textbook jump shot right there by Wiggins. He's gonna knock that down.
Six to 2 our score. The only points for Kelley have come from Ryan Gendron on a down low on the block layup. Comets have not hit anything outside, and they've had some opportunities. Classen has been able to take advantage of it. Braxton, Rice, and Wiggins all scoring for them. This group of seniors on this team, there's 8 of them for Classen, have won 55 games in the last 3 years.
Yeah, they're a tight-knit group. They had their game. They have been open. Got to see them early in the season. Very good team, play well together. Now you see a little full court pressure, a little 2-2-1.
They don't want Gendron to catch the ball, bring it up court. And over and back against Kelley.
And that time got rid of it a little too early. The sophomore, 10, Stephen Collins. He's a very capable outside shooter. Oh, good block by Gendron.
And the rebound comes down to Mark Craig. Bishop Kelley fans obviously know the name Gendron, and we're going to have a block near midcourt of Kyrie Mason. His dad played at Bishop Kelley for Barry Hinson.
Yeah.
In the late 80s, early 90s.
How about that block? His dad couldn't jump like that.
Well, I beg to differ. I think he could.
Gendron, of course, outstanding baseball player. And
played in the Pirates organization, then came back and played basketball at TU. I think you guys were teammates, weren't you?
We were teammates. The kids get all the talent from Desiree's wife. A hard time.
And Ryan, while he can play basketball, also a great baseball player for the Kelley baseball team, and he's going to go to Oklahoma State. Play for the Cowboys. Wide open look. That one is good. That time from Kaufman.
Kaufman able to knock that down.
The ability on that rod of Gendron to break down the defense and suck defenders toward him, leaving his teammates open.
Kaufman, he's a very capable shooter.
There's a three from the outside from Tyler Michael. Somehow, Kaufman got that shot through. He wasn't even looking at the rim when he threw it up, was he? I think he was looking over at you, Rod. Another block by Gendron, and another one. He's got 3 blocks. He saw what the Boone twins did in the Memorial game, didn't he?
No doubt about it. He is a winner.
Final 10 seconds. And a foul inside. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So strong, so aggressive. Make the outside shot, keeps you honest. See what he can do getting to the basket.
He's got 3. And he can tie it right here. And he does.
Had to go.
And that's the way the first quarter comes to an end. Kelley has tied things up. We are knotted at 9 after 1. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
It's the one and only Ford Truck Month. The place to find one-of-a-kind deals on Ford F-Series, including Motor Trend's Truck of the Year F-150. With best-in-class towing and torque, these bad boys make the rules and break them. That's why it's America's best-selling truck 41 years straight. But like ribs at a barbecue, these deals won't last long. Ford Truck Month. It's buy now time, partner. Now during Ford Truck Month, get up to $3,500 cash back on Ford Super Duty. Only at your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
The Cox High School Hub has been your online source for live coverage of the Ford Game of the Week. Great photos and spectacular highlights. We've brought you the best in Oklahoma high school sports. Now the Hub has teamed up with YourView.com. Go to YourView.com/CoxHSHub and you'll find more live games from around the nation. More stories, photos, highlights, and more of the Ford Game of the Week. Catch it all at its new home on YourView.com. Brought to you by Ford, the best in Oklahoma.
Everybody work out, feel the energy. Build a better body, the best that you can be. Better body, easy as 1, 2, 3. Strong abs, lean back, tight buns, love to run, strap crunch, chest fly, pull those arms over high. Better body, easy as 1, 2, 3 with Total Gym.
Are you drowning in debt? Struggling just to make minimum payments? It's not your fault. Serious debt can happen to anyone, but there is hope. Our debt-free program has helped thousands of good people, just like you, eliminate their credit card debt. Call us today and we will dramatically reduce your credit card debt down to just a fraction of what you owe. The call is free. The consultation is free. Take control of your credit debt. Take control of your life again. Call now to see how our debt-free program can work for you.
Call 800-390-1650.
Will not be happy with the 4 turnovers his Comets had in that first quarter. Otherwise happy with the way the score sits. Down 3 as we just get the second underway. Gendron passed out to Kaufman.
Nice play.
Comes Classen on the move.
Well, Kelley does a good job of rebounding the basketball. Patience offensively.
4 total team fouls in that first half. 3 against the Knights and 1 against the Comets in that first quarter. And the travel that time as Wiggins turns it over. And part of that's Kelley playing the zone.
Yes.
And forcing Classen to take longer shots, jump shots. Gendron for 3, short.
Rebounding by Kelley has been impressive. Just not able to get that one down. Wilson can make those.
A long 3 by Mo Wilson is long. He averages 17 a game and 8 boards. Drive and a foul as Garrett Salyer goes in.
Another look. Goes in there and draws that foul.
Gendron lost it, and here comes the Knights. Gendron from the foul line. And a block. That 3 is good by Stephen Collins.
Stephen Collins, he can make those shots. That young man a long time. Works on his game and
third tie in this one. Kelley has never led. .15 foul now against Classen.
15, David Wiggins, his second, team number 5.
stripped, and then it finally is taken out of the hands of Comets by C.J. Rice, who lays it in.
Good push right there by Classen. Trying to get something in transition. Nice look by Penn.
Craig was blocked. And then Penn's shot is short. Here comes Rice again. May have taken 3 steps, but missed it.
Well, you love the way Kelley goes to the ball. Good play.
Offensive foul against Gendron, his first.
Yeah, and that's a nice play right there. Take another look, steps in and takes it. C.J. Rice. See Wilson back at the, bringing the ball up. He'll be at the middle of that zone.
We haven't seen a lot of touches out of Wilson, have you?
And this Kelley team has done a good job of neutralizing the athleticism of Classen.
And there's going to be an over and back and another turnover for the Knights. Just as you say that. Kelley's defense, Rod, they only allow 53 points a game.
Reiniger has his team playing at a high level. And they just seem to get better and better. Once playoffs started, during the playoffs.
They've only given up 70 points once this year, and that was in a, that's Classen. So I was looking at the ball. They have not given up more than 70 in a game on the season. Craig.
Nice look.
Got it.
Nice look down inside. I mean, well, this Kelley team, everybody playing their role right now. It makes a huge difference. Nice look. That's a nice look by Rice. Getting behind the teeth of that defense. And Coach Reiniger wants a timeout. He didn't like that at all. Nice look. Look off that time. Finds number 25, Stephen Flowers.
So Flowers' first points. It's back to a 2-point lead for the Knights. This one has been tight from the opening tip-off. Don't forget, tonight we have more basketball for you. Booker T. Carl Albert will play at 7, followed by Coweta and Lawton Eisenhower at 8:30. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Carl Albert and Booker T. tomorrow at 1:30. And then the winner of tonight's Eisenhower-Coweta game will play Memorial tomorrow at 7:30. Those games will all be at the Mabee Center. I can tell you earlier action today in 6A girls, Owasso beat Edmond Memorial, so they advance. And then Santa Fe boys beat Putnam City West. They advance. And then Coweta girls in 5A beat MacArthur to move on as well. They play at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Hustle.
Things kind of spread out, playing at Kayatuck, Memorial, and Catoosa today, plus here. And then everybody comes here tomorrow. So a full day of basketball starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, going till about 11 o'clock tomorrow night. We've been a part of that action in the past all day, haven't we?
1-2-2 extended right now for.
Well, Wilson loses it, but it's going to be a foul on the Comets. 2:38 to go in the half. And well, they said he was shooting. All right. And he hits the first. The largest lead has been 4. They were up 6-2 and 9-5. Mo Wilson scores his first 2 points of the game. Penn gets it to Kaufman.
Penn can make that outside shot. Nice look.
Craig tried it with the left hand. Good move.
Good job of using his body. Just say wasn't able to get it down.
Here come the Knights again. C.J. Rice. Wilson for three. Rebound by Flowers. Wilson again. And Gendron lets it go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Kelley. .150 to go in the first half in a very low-scoring 5A quarterfinal game between Bishop Kelley and Northwest Classen. Gendron drives, and he's going to get hacked as he goes to the bucket.
Putting the pressure on the defense.
Flowers first, just the 16th foul, but Gendron was shooting, so he'll shoot two. Comets only have 3 fouls. Gendron does miss the first. Still a 4-point lead. Look at that. Look who's on the left.
I know who looks better.
Father and son, huh? As he hits the second. 3-point lead now. I'm sure Johnny will be happy we're showing that one. Well, Wilson comes up with the rebound and then loses it out of bounds. Foul against Classen in the backcourt, and that means Kelley will go back to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Let's get to the 7th team foul. Another veteran officiating crew out here in this game 2 of the quarterfinals. And the first foul shot from Stephen Collins is good. Collins, a 6-foot sophomore. And in and out. Gendron got the rebound, and he gets hammered by Wilson. Wilson's second. Looked like Gendron took a shot in the face. Rod, you were right there.
Right on top of it right here for you. Yeah, he did. Tough kid.
Misses another free throw. Davion Warden checks back in for Jason Jack. And the Knights. Gendron hits the second. He's got 6. It's a 1-point game again. A little pressure. Here come the Comets. Gendron the follow, and they've got the lead for the first time.
And how about Gendron right there again, following, and Kelley playing extremely hard.
Take the lead with 1:07 to go before the half. There you see the missed layup, but Gendron hustling all the way. Tried to follow it and got the rebound anyway and put it in. And Rod, they lead for the first time in this basketball game.
They keep fighting, and they have slowed it down. I mean, 18 points for Northwest Classen. They usually get that in a quarter. Kelley has done a good job in their zone.
Not allowing the Knights to penetrate at all. Rice, Nearly a turnover. Wilson's got it. Jump ball. It's going to go to Kelley. That fires up a huge contingent of Kelley students that are here. And their fans right behind us.
Yeah, the Kelley faithful is out in force right now.
Mark Craig tied him up. See if they play for one here, and they probably will in the final 20 seconds. It's Rice all over Gendron.
Watch the trap. Gendron got to be careful. Watch the trap coming. Classen.
Nice pass to Craig. And a turnover. That'll be it. There's only 1/10 of a second left in the half, but Kelley's going to go into the half with the lead. Very low scoring first half. But the Comets, thanks to 8 from Ryan Gendron, are on top by 1, 19-18. Here's Rod with the Comets head coach.
Thanks a lot, Zig. Coach Reniger, your team up. You kind of taking control of this game. Do you like the tempo of this game in the first half?
Yeah, absolutely. Tempo, couldn't really ask for more than that. We started off kind of slow, you know, some loose balls and things, but we've been good defensively all year, so this is just kind of who we are.
Gendron has played extremely well in that first half.
He's played well. You know, I think he passed up a couple, but he's such a good player that, you know, sometimes, I mean, he can come down and get a shot off every time, so it's just a matter of finding that balance, passing it, and taking opportunities when he has them.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Coach Reniger right there. Back over to you, Zig.
Thanks, Rod. Appreciate it. More coming up. It's the Ford Game of the Week.
It's Ford Truck Month at your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Our biggest sales event of the year. Now's the time to save on our full line of Ford trucks and Ford SUVs, America's most trusted brand. Save big on Escape, Edge, and Explorer, and the redesigned Expedition. A huge selection, the best offers. Now, current Ford owners get 0 for 60 plus $2,000 cash on Escape and Edge when financed through Ford Credit. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
The Cox High School Hub has been your online source for live coverage of the Ford Game of the Week. Great photos and spectacular highlights. We've brought you the best in Oklahoma high school sports. Now the Hub has teamed up with YourView.com. Go to YourView.com/CoxHSHub and you'll find more live games from around the nation. More stories, photos, highlights, and more of the Ford Game of the Week. Catch it all at its new home on YourView.com. Brought to you by Ford, the best in Oklahoma.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. And if you're struggling with an IRS tax debt of $10,000 or more, I want you to call my friends at the Tax Defense Group. They recently turned a client's $100,000 tax debt into a refund. You gotta love that. So call the Tax Defense Group now. They'll give you a 100% satisfaction guarantee, and they're open 24 hours a day because tax debt doesn't sleep either.
Call 800-992-4813. That's 800-992-4813.
It was pretty cool.
Watch the newest movies instantly with Movies on Demand from Cox.
My name is Augie Pullman. I know I'm not an ordinary kid. We all deserve a standing ovation, at least once in our lives.
You ever thought about plastic surgery?
This is after plastic surgery. It takes a lot of work to look this good.
Wonder. Movies on Demand from Cox. Just go to Channel 1 and choose all new movies.
Halftime on Game Time is brought to you by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Tune in each week as we bring you some of the best players in the nation all fall long.
19-18, Kelley on top of Northwest Classen. We're at halftime of a boys 5A state quarterfinal game, and man, fast-moving first half, wasn't it, Rod?
Yes, it was. Off early, getting it done for this team. He's the leader of this Classen team, but down inside, Mr. Gendron. He got working early inside and out for Coach Reniger and Kelley. Look at the nice pass by Rice. He'll find number 20, Izzy Braxton, in for the layup. Both teams going back and forth, back and forth. And number 15, Dalen Wiggins with the nice pull-up. He had a good first half for Coach Jack. In transition, able to knock it down that time. Of course, number 4, Zach Kaufman from deep. Ball reversal that time, number 3, Salem Shavers, able to knock down that three-point shot. And there he is again. We talked about him. Dalen Wiggins down inside. Gendron with the shot, couldn't get it to go. Good block that time by Mo Williams. Now the kick and penetrating kick, Stephen Collins with the shot for Kelley. The sophomore getting it done in transition. There you see C.J. Rice with the finish. Good look by Rice down behind the defense of Kelley. Number 25, Stephen Flowers with the finish. Now look at Collins with a nice steal. Gonna go and try to finish, gonna miss, but Gendron right there, gonna put it back in. And the Comets getting it done so far in this first half. They have the lead, 19-18.
Yeah, Gendron has 8 to lead the way. More on the Ford Game of the Week.
Okay, it's Ford Truck Month, and here's how it works. You take F-150, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, work in best-in-class towing and payload, sweeten up the offer, and boom, look who just saved a stack of cash. Step on it, sport. Drive home America's best-selling truck 41 years straight. Ford Truck Month is here. It's buy now time, people. Now during Truck Month, get up to $11,000 in total savings on the 2018 F-150. Only at your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Beware, you're in an internet slow zone.
Yeah, we know.
You're not scared?
Nah, we have Cox, always have. Unlike DSL, Cox has the same fast speeds everywhere.
You know what's scary? DSL internet. I've heard it buffers all the time.
Buffering just kills me.
Only Cox offers the same fast speeds everywhere. Transfer your services today and get a guaranteed 2-hour appointment window and ask about free installation.
The Cox High School Hub has been your online source for live coverage of the Ford Game of the Week. Great photos and spectacular highlights. We've brought you the best in Oklahoma high school sports. Now the Hub has teamed up with YourView.com. Go to YourView.com/CoxHSHub and you'll find more live games from around the nation. More stories, photos, highlights, and more of the Ford Game of the Week. Catch it all at its new home on YourView.com. Brought to you by Ford, the best in Oklahoma.
We're back. It's halftime. We're having a blast at the Mabee Center. How could you not? High school basketball, high school madness going on. Quarterfinal action in boys basketball in Class 5A. They're also playing at Catoosa, Memorial, and at Skytook. The boys and girls in 6A and 5A, they'll all convene here tomorrow and then Saturday for the championship games.
Yeah, and it should be great time of year. As you said, it's either win or go fishing. I like fishing, but I wouldn't want to fish till Sunday if I'm playing right now. So outstanding, great Oklahoma high school basketball.
Well, how about that first half between these two teams? And let's take a look at the stats.
Boy, you know, and I think the first half definitely favored Bishop Kelley. You look at the shooting percentages, pretty close, 3-point range, 1 of 9, 2 for 9. You look at the free throws, the rebounding. We talked about Kelley rebounding, how important that was, able to get it done, 8 turnovers to 6. But the style of play right now, it fits Bishop Kelley. And they have the lead right now. It's going to be important for Coach Jack to really speed up this tempo and get his team going up and down to come away with this win.
All right, Kelley leads it 19-18 at the break in this basketball game, despite the fact they have 8 turnovers. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week. It's the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Report.
It's the one and only Ford Truck Month. The place to find one-of-a-kind deals on Ford F-Series, including Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, F-150. With best-in-class towing and torque, these bad boys make the rules and break them. That's why it's America's best-selling truck 41 years straight. But like ribs at a barbecue, these deals won't last long. Ford Truck Month. It's buy now time, partner. Now during Truck Month, get up to $11,000 in total savings on the 2018 F-150. Only at your Oklahoma Ford dealer today.
Welcome back to Everything's $5, brought to you by Cox Extras. The Sports and Info Pack has NHL Network, NBA TV, and NFL Network. How much would you pay?
Wow, that's a lot of sports. It's got to be at least $18.
Nope, just $5. Next up, an internet speed upgrade.
I want to say $5.
We have a winner!
Get Contour DVR, an internet upgrade, or sports and info pack with the Cox $5 Extras menu.
In the blink of an eye, cities fall, heroes rise. A heartbeat skips as a man slips gravity's grip, and heartbreak leaps from the brink in a blink. Just think of all the games, teams, hopes, and dreams that live and die because greatness lies in the blink of an eye. This is the sports app on Contour from Cox. Cable TV reimagined to get you right to the good stuff.
And welcome back to the fourth game of the week here on the Cox Channel. Here with Jason Jack, head coach at Northwest Classen. Coach, your team down 1 at the half. What didn't you like about that first half?
Well, we addressed 3 things in the locker room. We said that rebounding, they were really kind of killing us on the offensive boards. Our shot selection was an issue. We felt like we've kind of fell in love with shooting the 3, where we only hit 1 3 in the first half. And then turnovers was an issue for us as well. Just kind of getting a little sped up. I think the jitters are going to kind of work themselves out second half. Big environment. These guys never played in this building before. I think that that's kind of all factored in. I think that we get those things worked out, get those kinks worked out, and I think we'll play a better basketball second half.
All right, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Coach Jack right there. Back over to you, Zig.
All right, and he's right. Kelley, 8 offensive rebounds, 21 total, 13 on the defensive side. For Classen, 4 offensive rebounds, 16 total, so they crashed the boards defensively, though, as they picked up 12 there in the paint. The Knights have 10 points, while Kelley just 6. And then just 2 fast break points in the game, and both of those are for Northwest City Classen, and that's what Rod was talking about. They need to get the ball and get up and down the court. And the defense of Bishop Kelley, which is only allowing 53 points a game, has slowed this game down and kind of frustrated them. And I mentioned Classen there's only been 2 fast break points in the game, Rod, and Classen has those.
Yeah.
And that's what you were talking about. They need to get up and down the court, and Kelley's not letting them.
Yeah, and Kelley, game is about tempo. When you talk about this Kelley team, they've done a good job of being patient offensively, but slowing this team down the 2-3 zone. They've done a good job of closing out, but also containing and keeping out of the lane. Let's see if they can do this in the second half.
Need to make a correction, too, and our roster that we were given was wrong. Number 34 for Bishop Kelley as we start half number 2 is Bryce Alonzo.
Nice move by Mike Kelley, couldn't get it to go.
Here come the Knights with a chance to run, and good transition defense by the Comets.
Nice move. Now a little full court pressure. So we're talking about getting the tempo to kind of get up and down. If you can break it, you'll get layups.
Davian Warden, his first points of the game. And a foul on the Knights. And I know Kelley got up quickly, Rob, but that's not the game they want to play, is it?
Yeah, just kind of, I think, an element of surprise just coming out of halftime. Want to try to run and jump.
Zach Kaufman will go to the line, hits the first. No, they wave it off. His toe must have been over the line.
Got to watch your toe there.
He scoots back an inch and a half. He didn't hit either of them.
Nice look.
And again, Classen quickly down court. I think that's the fastest we've seen him move 94 feet in this game.
You can tell Coach Jack has put a little sense of urgency in him. Look at him trying to get into the teeth of that defense and kick. That's good offense right there. Look at Williams. Got the finish.
Mo Wilson with the board.
What Wilson can really crash the boards.
Gendron says, okay, I can do one too. Look at this. And Wilson's going to get called for the foul. And that'll be his third.
And that's a big foul. Let's see if Jack stays with him. Taking a look. Watch Gendron goes up so strong. Good defense. Now the second time right there. And see Wilson came down a little too strong that time.
I think that's the second time he swatted him in the face, isn't it?
On his third foul.
Gendron's got 9. And gets the roll on that one. He's in double figures with 10.
Good defense that time by Michael Penn.
Gendron, the only player in the game in double figures in scoring, right? It's balanced for Classen. 6 players have scored, but nobody has more than 4. Gendron for 3.
Good offense, just short. Now to push in transition. That's what you want with your Classen right there. Take another look in transition. Rice has done a great job tonight of doing this. There's that man Wiggins again, able to get that shot up.
I think that was more of a throw than a shot, wasn't it? He lost control of the ball because of the foul and just flipped it up. Doesn't matter how it goes in, does it?
As long as it goes.
And the largest lead in this game has been 4 by the Knights. Kelley has led one time, and they were up by 1, and then a steal on the full court pressure.
And you see the pressure is causing problems right now. Get past the initial press, you can get a good shot.
And then another turnover by Kelley. The Comets get it right back. C.J. Rice picks up his second, third team foul against the Knights. And the tempo and the excitement has picked up a little bit here in the second half.
Yes, it has.
Gendron for 3. Couldn't get the roll.
Couldn't get that one to go. And now you notice the difference between Classen in that first half, standing around the three-point line, just passing, passing, passing. Now being aggressive, trying to get into the teeth of that defense has made a huge difference, putting a lot of pressure on that zone.
Bryce Alonzo checks in for Kelley.
Good save.
Saved by Rice.
Rice has been making some good plays, wasn't in bounds yet.
Hadn't reestablished, so they turn it over. Kelley will have a chance to cut back into this 6-point deficit. Now Classen pulls the press off. We'll pick him up at midcourt.
Nice play. Oh, couldn't get it to go. But that's a nice set play that time. Got what they wanted.
Five minutes to go, third quarter. Winner of this moves on. And we'll play either Booker T or Carl Albert tomorrow at 1:30. Classen starting to get a lot of the loose balls that they weren't getting in that first half. Rice. Behind the back pass.
Actually, he's showing good patience. And then you turn it over.
Long three, that one's good.
How about Stephen Collins? stepping up big-time shots by that young man.
He gave a little fist pump like, yeah, I finally got one to go for me. Three answer. Tyler Michael.
Big shot from Michael. Two heavyweights going at it.
There's Kaufman from the outside. Things are heating up real fast.
They are heating up. Kaufman knocking down the three.
Senior Zach Kaufman. And then a miss, and here comes the Comets on the move. Kaufman got his own rebound, put it back in.
And how about Kaufman? Kaufman and Kelley playing with energy right now. And the Kelley Comets, they love it.
Hey, how about a trip in the Wayback Machine, Rod? You know what's coming. No, look at that. Barry Hinson and this guy, Johnny Gendron. That's right, Johnny Gendron.
Good save.
He had 40 points in this game when they battled Claremore. Same number as Ryan's wearing on the basketball court. How about that?
You're exactly right. Look at Kelley right there. He was knocking them down from deep.
He was filling it up. Looks just like Ryan at that age.
Hey, and he played when the tights were longer than the shorts. Gotta love that.
Check this out, Rod.
Get you one, Johnny.
You said he had no hops. I told you he had hops.
With the one hand. Hang on it, Gendron. Don't do it to him, Johnny. Take your time. Get up and finish it.
He got it. How about that?
Gotta love that. Johnny Gendron, there he is right there.
I'm not sure who he's talking to. There's nobody sitting around him.
Well, he does that. I know him. He talks to himself a lot, you know.
And you guys played together at TU. Did you ever see him dunk at TU?
Yeah, he can definitely dunk it.
So you knew it, didn't you, the whole time?
We always go at each other and how we on our sons playing. And
they told me something about the Wayback Machine when they went from Kelley to Beggs. The machine blew up, so we didn't get any Beggs highlights from Rod Thompson.
Well, that highlight is top secret. I mean, you have to pay a lot of money to get that, you know?
Maybe that's what it was.
Yes, it is.
Oh, hey, that's what's so great about what we're doing, Rob, because Cox has been doing games in this community for so many years. It's easy for us to find that type of video and show those highlights.
No doubt about it. Nice play. Couldn't get it to go.
And it looks like we're going to have a foul on the Knights. Yeah, I mean, just the things we've done and the sponsorships that we've had from Ford and all the other proud sponsors in the community that have helped us broadcast these games to you throughout the years. It's great to be able to do that.
Oh, no doubt about it. Like you say, we've been doing it long enough that we've seen a lot of players. A run and jump right here by Classen. That's what you want to do.
Wilson scores.
By Wilson. An element of surprise. Now to Kelley, you can get an easy one right here.
Nice. Alonzo turned it over. Caught him off guard a little bit. I don't think you want to get it to the big man running out that far, do you?
No, not yet, but that's what pressure do to you.
Got to give credit. Don King, our buddy, and Coach Bill Allen were the ones calling that basketball game that Johnny Gendron was playing.
King, the legend, he's been around. Classen extending that lead. The pressure and the tempo definitely favors Classen right now.
Gendron gets called for a walk as they were going to trap him at midcourt. And it looked like Coach Renninger quickly going to call a timeout. Someone else that's on the bench for Coach Jack is James Womack, who was the coach at Sapulpa at one time.
How about that?
Those guys have some knowledge of what's going on this side of the state. Here's some knowledge for you. You want to watch some more high school hoops? Carl Albert, Booker T hooking it up at 7. Rod's not looking forward to that game at all. And then at 8:30, we have Kawita and Lawton Eisenhower. They'll play right after that one. Again, the Carl Albert Booker T winner plays the winner of this game, and then Coweta and Eisenhower will play Memorial tomorrow, as the Chargers already won earlier today here at ORU. They beat Del City 68-55. In 6A boys, Edmond Santa Fe beat Putnam City West 65-63. 6A girls, Owasso advanced to the semis as they beat Edmond Memorial 48-39. And then in 5A girls, Coweta beat MacArthur 48-39. So they have advanced as well. Survive or go home or go fish, as Rod likes to say.
Yeah, go fish.
We'll have some time between games to go fish.
Yeah.
I was thinking the card game go fish. It's going to be too dark by the time we get out of here, right?
Well, you can get a light. You can get a light, Zig, and go catch it at night now. You're a real fisherman now.
Yeah. 2 minutes to go in the third. Classen's taken a little bit of control of this one. It definitely upped the tempo quite a bit from what it was in half number one. It was tied 9-9 after one. Kelley outscored the Knights 10-9 in the second. Tyreek Mason now working the point for Jason Jack's Knights. Mason turned it over. Bryce Alonzo comes up with it.
Got a little impatient now to run and jump. And Wilson is so long, you put him on the top of that D.
Hoffman got it.
How about Hoffman?
He's got 11.
Filling it up from deep. Extremely hard worker is that young man. Works on his game.
Hit a couple of big threes here in half number two.
Classen has to look for the skip pass. They can get that skip pass for a wide open shot. Haven't been able to get it yet. Look how far the zone has the offense extended now. Let Coach Zaka play for the last one.
It's Mo Wilson standing right on the inside of midcourt near the eye of the eagle.
Run and jump.
Gendron almost got a steal.
They almost got him to turn it over.
It's helter-skelter, and they do. And then he steps out of bounds. Coach Vinegar wanted a foul.
And that was he was trying to do to start the half, to see the run and jump start the turnover. And that time almost got it.
Rice picks it up. Wilson. In and out. Rebound. No good. Final 8 minutes of this one. It's a nail biter at the Mabee Center. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
Oh, hello, Cox Home Life. No emergency. Just an escape attempt by my daughter. How you doing, Marty?
Hi, Dad.
My secret word? Nighthawk. Later, Trevor.
Bye, Mr. Roberts.
Get Cox Home Life with 24/7 professional monitoring starting at just $29.99 a month. Ask about a free indoor camera.
The Cox High School Hub has been your online source for live coverage of the Ford Game of the Week. Great photos and spectacular highlights. We've brought you the best in Oklahoma high school sports. Now the Hub has teamed up with YourView.com. Go to YourView.com/CoxHSHub and you'll find more live games from around the nation. More stories, photos, highlights, and more of the Ford Game of the Week. Catch it all at its new home on YourView.com. Brought to you by Ford, the best in Oklahoma. The Cox High School Hub has been your online source for live coverage of the Ford Game of the Week. Great photos and spectacular highlights. We've brought you the best in Oklahoma high school sports. Now the Hub has teamed up with YourView.com. Go to YourView.com/CoxHSHub and you'll find more live games from around the nation. More stories, photos, highlights, and more of the Ford Game of the Week. Catch it all at its new home on YourView.com. Brought to you by Ford, the best in Oklahoma.
Join the hiring revolution. At ericsjobs.com, you can post a 30-day job ad for only $25. That's right, only $25. What's the revolution? It's only $25 to post a 30-day job ad, and we reach the same candidates as those other job sites. So get in on the hiring revolution and post your jobs today for $25. Free for job seekers, great for business. ericsjobs.com, $25 job postings.
There's a stretch there for about 3 minutes where Classen was really aggressive, and now they've fallen back into what they were doing.
Right. Look where they're initiating offense. They have to keep being aggressive, getting in the lane, trying to make plays.
Classen in their 23rd state appearance. Bishop Kelley, their 13th. They do have one hoops title at Bishop Kelley back in 1995.
Going to work some clock right here.
Classen has 5 state championships in basketball.
And this what brings up the debate, and everybody in Oklahoma is talking about it, in other states that don't have the shot clock.
But do you see this often enough to warrant it for everybody?
I think in state tournament games you do. I've seen it probably 4 or 5 times in the playoffs and small school state tournament.
And they've got the lead, so they're going to hold the basketball, and they're going to force Kelley to either stand back and wait on them, which they're not going to move, or go to a man-to-man.
A little run and jump.
And a travel, and that forces the turnover by the Knights.
And that's what happens sometime when you kind of hold it. It's almost like you kind of go cold if they go to run and jump, and look at Wilson trying to get in the middle of the lane and travel. Now you beat the first wave, you usually get an open look here.
That's the 13th turnover of the game for the Classen Knights. Now they're going to put a lot of pressure on Bishop Kelley. Ball tipped away at midcourt, out of bounds. And it's going to stay with the Comets.
Good hustle right there by Rice. Take a little look, hustling for the ball. Good call by the official right there. And Grizzlies have done a good job.
Now they're going to double team and trap Gendron near midcourt.
That's a strong move right there.
Wilson with the block. Here come the Knights. They've got numbers, but they slow it down.
That's where you want to get it, in the heart of the floor.
Two-shot foul as DeLynn Wiggins drove to the basket.
His second, team number 3. Number 15, Jalen Wiggins, shooting 2.
Wiggins will shoot a pair. And that one rattles around and in.
Wiggins, he's done a good job.
First points here in the fourth quarter, and we're almost 3 minutes in. Back to a 4-point lead. Largest lead has been 6 for the Knights. Kelley led 19-18.
On the timeout here, man. Good job.
At the half, and that was the only time that they've led. Classen came right out second half and hit a bucket, and they've not trailed. Wow, Gendron went up, did a double move, Rod, and then just couldn't get it to finish.
Looked like he wanted to try to dunk it. Nice look to get it to the teeth of the defense. Right there at the high post.
Flowers scores, and now it's a 6-point lead. Kelley needs a 3 from Kaufman. Penn threw it up, and it wasn't good.
You got to keep getting it to the high post if you're Classen. There it is right there. Good things happen when you get it to the teeth of the defense. Boy, should have went up with that one.
And a foul against the Comets. So they're pulling them out. They're getting the trap, and then they're just throwing over the trap.
Exactly right, which they wasn't doing in the first half.
At the line for the Knights. Number 15, Jalen Wiggins, shooting 2.
Not sure what Coach Renner does. He called all his players down to him, and referee says, no, you got to have somebody in the lane area. Lynn Wiggins has not missed a free throw.
Yeah, he's been steady. He's been steady at that free throw line. If Kelley can get past that first initial trap and be ready to locate and look at shooters, make a big difference.
And they missed one.
Right there, look down, you get something open. Not a good play that time. You had it, you got to take advantage.
Kelley had numbers, but Wiggins tipped it away.
There's a skip pass that I talk about. We talk about Classen.
Rice hits it, and now the Knights are taking control.
There's a look you want right there. Good defense.
Turnover.
Saved it up under his basket. It'll be a charge.
And one referee calls a block, the other down low calls a charge. What's it going to be? It's going to be Eddie Morris with the block against the Knights.
And looked like a good call. Looked like a good call right there. Moved at the end. We had the luxury of replay. I thought it was a charge to begin with.
Gendron hits the first. And a timeout has been called by Jason Jack. Now if you're Kelley, you're in a bit of a pickle because you can't sit back in the zone because they're just going to hold the ball.
They're going to hold the ball. You got to run out and trap.
If you run out and trap them, they've been getting easy layups.
Or go man. So you got to really come out and make free throws and really come out and make plays. You're really pushing the ball. There you see Coach Steve Pullman right there, and I always brag, Zig. That was my first AAU coach right there. There you see him, Steve Pullman. Been at Kelley for a long time, and I always say that, you know, I know basketball took me a lot of places and introduced me to you, Zap and Zig, and he's one of the first guys that invested in, you know, imparted into my life and really made a big difference. And all these coaches, I mean, I'm a coach, and they spend so much time and so much of their own resources to help, you know, a lot of these young people. And I always like to give kudos to Coach Pullman for, you know, come picking up a little guy from Beggs and bringing me up and playing. Coach Steve Pullman, he's been there at Kelley for a long time, and We have an unbelievable relationship. We still go out and eat a little barbecue every now and then, but one of those guys that have really helped shape me and impact me in such a positive way.
Well, and that's great what you're doing, because you're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You're passing down and giving back to a lot of these kids.
Yeah, and it's so important, especially when you can see them turn out to be not just good basketball players, but good guys. And these coaches, they have a lot of influence and a lot of impact on these young people.
Gendron will take his second foul shot and hits it. I think it was a good timeout by Coach Jack. Your team's up 7 with 3.5 to go, and you got to make sure they're composed in these final 3 minutes.
Yes, you do. Got it to the right spot. They're doing a good job of doing that.
And that one's out of bounds off Kelley. They got the play they wanted, they just didn't convert.
Yeah. Classen has made great adjustments, especially against that run and jump of getting it to that high post. And the guy catching the high post has looked towards the basket every time, thus creating great opportunities.
Now they've gone man. Comets have. And there's a bucket from Flowers. Rice is going to pick up the foul. A little bit too close.
Yeah, and if you're Classen, you don't want to foul right now. You still got a couple fouls to give.
Just the 16th foul. So you're right, they do not want to give Kelley a chance to score with the clock stopped. Comets just have 14 fouls here in the second half. So pass that's stolen. And one is going in for the bucket to Lynn Wiggins.
Yeah, and that's a nice play defensively, really stepping up. It's Classen. Take another look, getting in the passing lane. Does a tremendous job. Takes the contact. Second time he's done that tonight.
Matthew Gibson picks up the foul. Wiggins will give, with the bucket, it's still 11-point lead, largest of the game for the Knights. Gendron turns it over.
Classen, you take your time. Pick your poison now. Just make sure you get at that high post. They're going man now. Good block.
Out of bounds off the Knights, so they'll go back to the Comets. 2:06 left in this one. Knights making back-to-back state appearances. It's a long three that's off the side that comes down to the Knights. As we mentioned, they've only lost one game. They've won 12 straight. And that only loss was to a team out of state. They have not lost to a team in Oklahoma this year.
Also, this Classen team showing its leadership.
They beat Edmond Santa Fe. They beat Midwest City. Beat Grant. They beat all the 6A teams, Capitol Hill. And they took care of business in their own 5A. Classen, you don't even need to take another shot unless it's a layup, right?
Exactly right. And that guy's right guy at the free throw line. Wiggins. Galen has done a tremendous job tonight, the junior, for Coach Jack. There you see him. Man, young coach coming up, remember being over at Edison, and hard worker, and getting this chance, knew he was going to be a pretty good coach just because his enthusiasm and how much he loved the game. Good to see those guys now coaching at Classen and doing a great job.
Wiggins hits 1 out of 2 and then a push off. Against Bonprisi, who picks up the foul. Bonprisi checks out. Bryce Alonzo comes back in. Loose ball rebound, and it's going to be off Kelley. Rolls right to our man Rod Thompson.
Yeah, I was ready. I was ready to shoot it.
You were going to fire it up.
Yeah, I was going to shoot it. Ref called for it. I was going to let it go.
And they're going to have a timeout. Who was it? Anthony Roberts played here. It was a Ken Trickey who told him he was shooting all over the court. He said, shoot shots, you shoot in the game. He kept moving further and further back.
No doubt.
Hey, don't forget more high school action your way tonight. Carl Albert and Booker T at 7 o'clock. The Hornets will try and get revenge for a last-second loss they suffered at the hands of the Titans back at the Tournament of Champions in December. They fell by 2, and then Coweta and Eisenhower will lock horns after that one at 8:30. So more Ford Game of the Week coming your way tonight on Your View. Rod and I will be back for those two after polishing off this doubleheader here in the last. We got what, about a minute to go in this basketball game, and it looks like Northwest Classen comfortably ahead and should advance to tomorrow. They do hold on to win. They will play at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon against either the Hornets or the Titans. Look at that, Anthony Roberts, number 15, right there.
Roberts, Akers, and Fuquay. Outstanding players here.
Mark Akers and Jeff Akers played for their dad, Dick Akers, who was here in the early 80s. Man, they had some.
Plenty of acres.
Ooh, man, big acres and some big basketball games against TU back in the early 80s when Nolan Richardson got things rolling for the Hurricane. When people ask when I went to school at TU, I said, well, I came in when Nolan Richardson did in 80. Another foul, and the Knights will go back to the line. As a TU fan, that's all I knew was success from 80 on.
No doubt. You and Nolan really impacted that institution.
Yeah, a big impact. You bet.
Good shot by Wiggins.
Gendron quickly up court, throws up the three. And Wilson comes down with a rebound. Down 13 now, the Comets are. And another foul right at midcourt. It's going to be on Stephen Collins. Great job by Coach Rennerger, though, Rod. I mean, they came in at 13 and 13, the Comets did. Primarily playing a 6A schedule. They're playing teams like Owasso, Union, Bartlesville, Jinx, Bixby, Broken Arrow. At one point they lost 4 in a row, then they beat Bixby, then they lost 3 in a row when you have Broken Arrow, Muskogee, Sand Springs. And then they get in the regionals. wind their way through the regionals, lose to Memorial last Friday, and then beat Edison on Saturday to get right here. So hats off to Coach Reniger and this Comet basketball team. Alonzo takes it in, and then a foul on the rebound.
You don't want to foul if you Classen. Michael Piana go to the line. MP.
See Coach Jack.
Good shot.
Kelley just its third point, Rod, here in the fourth quarter. They trailed 34-32 after 3. And you can see what the score is now. They've got 36, so they've scored, with that free throw, they've scored 4 points here in the fourth.
Top the pressure of Classen has really been a problem when they get a run out.
Wilson thought he was going to get a dunk. Instead, he was fouled. Garrett Sawyer.
At the line for the Knights.
And Wilson hits the first. He's got 9. Normally averages 17, and as I said earlier, Kelley plays great defense because they hold their opponents to 53 points a game. And it looks like they're going to do that again today. Fortunately, their offense just went cold here in this fourth quarter, and there's another turnover. See if the Knights will just be content with running the clock out.
I'm just going to run it out now.
That'll do it. The final 15 seconds of this one. This group of seniors at Northwest Classen will move on. Now the Comets, their season is over. 50-36, the final score. Classen advances tomorrow. They'll play the winner of the Carl Albert Booker T game, so you'll want to tune into that one tonight at 7 o'clock. Right here on the Ford Game of the Week. Kelley held to just 4 points in that fourth quarter. It was nip and tuck most of the game, back and forth. Kelley led one time, and that was at the half, 19-18. The rest of the game, especially that fourth quarter, the tide turned a little bit. Classen picked up the activity and got some shots to fall, got some easy layups, forced some turnovers. And they were able to pull away with the 14-point win to move on to tomorrow's semifinals in the Class 5A boys state championship bracket. Rod Thompson with Coach Jack.
Coach Jack, second half, big difference. You guys really turned it up to come away with this win.
Yeah, I mean, like I said at halftime, there was 3 things that we needed to address. Turnovers, we took care of the ball second half. Rebounding, we shored up the rebounds on the offense or the defensive end. And then we took better shots, getting shots at the rim, got to the free throw line, missed some free throws kind of down the stretch, but hit some big ones as well. So, you know, you put those three things together, you're going to win some basketball games. So.
What do you look to improve on as you get ready for the semifinals?
Well, just like I said, just shoring up what we do, just understanding situations a little bit better. There was some situational stuff that I felt like we could have done a better job with. You know, a state tournament, it's got to be about details. Details is going to win you basketball games. So that's what we're going to kind of talk to our guys about. So
right, congratulations, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Jason Jack right there getting it done for Classen over Kelley. Back over to you, Zig.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob. We're going to take a break, wrap this one up. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
I was homecoming queen with one of my guys on the line, actually. I thought I wasn't gonna win because like I had 2 other cheerleaders to compete with, and I was like, oh man, it's like cheerleaders. So we're all waiting, and they're like, Kristen Reed. I was like, yes! And like, I was like, I freaking did it! And everyone's like, woo! And like, I'm like, yeah! It was pretty cool.
With Cox My Account, you can stay on top of things without having to call. Check statements and pay your bill instantly, so nothing gets by you. Keep an eye on the strength of your Wi-Fi and fix issues right under your nose by resetting your modem or set-top box. Even check TV listings. Sign into My Account at Cox.com today, so you never miss a thing.
This March, binge on the best of Jennifer Lawrence.
My dear Miss Everdeen, the game is coming to its end.
Hey! I just want to be friends.
Why did you order Raisin Bran?
I didn't want there to be any mistaking it for a date.
He has pictures of you in his luggage.
What were you doing in their luggage?
I have 2 kids, 2 mortgages, $40,000 in debt, and 1 great idea.
The Jennifer Lawrence Collection. Head to Channel 1 and choose movies.
In the blink of an eye, cities fall, heroes rise. A heartbeat skips as a man slips gravity's grip, and heartbreak leaps from the brink in a blink. Just think of all the games, teams, hopes, and dreams that live and die because greatness lies in the blink of an eye. This is the sports app on Contour from Cox. Cable TV reimagined to get you right to the good stuff.
We're back at the Mabee Center. We've wrapped up our afternoon session of the boys' 5A quarterfinals. Northwest Classen with a 50-36 win over Bishop Kelley Rod. And some of your thoughts on that basketball game. Nip and tuck for three quarters, and then the Knights just muscled and flexed their muscles in the fourth.
Well, you're exactly right. Played a different ball game. I mean, really got out and pressured the ball, was very aggressive offensively against the zone of Kelley, and it made a huge difference. They got easy shots, easy baskets, and thus they got to the free throw line. When they got those easy baskets, they were able to make shots, then apply the pressure, and Kelley just kind of faltered at the end. Outstanding year for Coach Reniger and his team, and Ryan Gendron, tremendous senior season. But Northwest Classen, Jason Jack, the adjustments he made at the half, third and fourth quarter were key and pivotal for them to move to the semifinals.
Yeah, one of the big difference, really, Kelley just 4 points in that fourth quarter, and they kind of struggled offensively, just 23% shooting.
Yes, they did, and you see 40% for Classen. You talked about the three-pointers, 2 of 15. They shot a lot in the first half, made the adjustment in the second half and took advantage. 12 of 18 from free throws. Again, points in the paint right there, 28 points in the paint, especially in that second half for Classen. Second chance points, Kelley did a tremendous job of getting second chance points with rebounding, but Classen really turned it up third and fourth quarter to come away with the 50-36 win.
And the Commons also had 20 turnovers, and that's 5 a quarter, and that adds up over time.
Yes, it does.
Let's take a look at the bracket for what's going on in this 5A boys. You see Memorial has already advanced, so they'll play either Eisenhower or Coweta. That game's tonight at 8:30. Classen is advanced. They'll take on either Booker T or Carl Albert. That game's tonight at 7 o'clock. That's why it's so much fun.
Should be good.
2 down, 2 to go. Don't forget tonight at 7, Booker T and Carl Albert, followed by Coweta and Eisenhower. For Rod Thompson, Mike Davis, and the rest of our Yearview crew, I'm Mike Ziegenhorn. So long, and we'll see you back here tonight at 7.